Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm playing a little One Piece TCG today. I'm going to be piloting the red-green Luffy. Our opponent decided to make us go first. We didn't open with any of our searchers. But we are doing quite well in this meta. I wanted to see if I could play against a Sabo, and I finally got one. This leader is doing a lot of work in this meta right now. If you have 5 or less active Dawn on the field, you may rest any number of your active Dawn up to one of your leaders for Straw Hat type crew, gain plus 2,000 for each Dawn. Alright, well, we only got 3. We're going to poke in for 6. Next turn will be on 5 Dawn. Do we want to drop the Sanji or this Zoro? Probably the Sanji. He's a better attacker. Now, you can put all your Dawn there. It won't matter, boss. Now we go. Oh, stand some Dawn. Let's get after him again for 6. His turn, yep. And then we restand a Dawn. He's just so good. We did find our big boy for the endo. And we've got some good mid-game plays as well. And you're still not going to be able to hit me, boss. Rough, huh? Immune to KO. It's a good thing that we're not going to be doing that. Alright. Do we want this guy or this guy? The double attack is pretty dang good. And it's just a bigger body. So that's probably what we're going to go with, I think. Also a brick in hand. So. What do we want to go? We can go. No, we're just going to keep taxing his hand, I think. We're not going to give him any knowledge of what we're doing. Need another one there, guy. Let's do. Where's the other one? There it is. I'm going to do it again. You can block. Then you only have to give me a 2K. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we got our forward on back up. And we're sitting on an ungodly amount of counter thanks to our Charlestones. We're at 7 right now. We're going to be at 9 next turn. He deployed the Monkey D. Luffy. Or the Garp out of that one. Didn't even try for it. Ooh, this is actually a better play. I was going to deploy the Zoro and just kind of rely on it, but I'd rather go wide with a bigger board. We need to search. I could get a Garp. Do I want to search at all? I don't think I do. He's probably going to block this particular attack. I could put one on it, one on Luffy. Yeah, he's going to block this. So we're going to attack him for 8, so he still has to give me a 2 and a 1. Yeah, I just want to tax your hand a little bit, boss. Well, we got enough counter to get out of anything he throws at us. There is the blocker. It's up by 1,000. Food himself. A hack. That's not gonna do much on this board state. It does have a nice wide board now, though. You really gonna try and do that? Okay, yeah. So he can't hit that no matter what he does. Yeah. Oh, the turntables, my man. We are probably just gonna straight drop this turn, which is unfortunate because it means this just dies. Yeah, this is just gonna die, unfortunately. Fine, I think. If I go 7-7-7, yeah. We keep pressing. Yeah, kill this. I don't care. We're going to have to do some fancy footwork with our Charlestons this turn to get some Daunt back up to play high defense. Because he's going to try and eat my board. But we've got this for the crackback. And if he goes after life, that's just incorrect. Everything's KO immune. That's so scary. We're going to do the first one with this. Then we're going to see what he does after that. Wow, that was the like perfectly wrong number. It's so frustrating when you just start seeing how efficient this deck is. He just says, crap. And now we win the game, I think, because we just basically say, screw you, guy. Guess what? We are going to just poke everything in before we reveal that we are actually just going to try and murder him. He's like, oh man, it's going to get worse for me, isn't it? Oh, he had to take it. That's really unfortunate, my man. GG to my opponent. Well played, sir. Yeah, he wanted it real bad. He had the hair removal for the waxing fist. And he had a fair number of blockers too. Yeah. 2 blockers. So even if we didn't have even if we didn't luck out and get the Sanji for the top deck, he just couldn't get there. Because that would have been, what? I leave 3 more on, so Fu would have gone and thrown 5 on him for a 14k swing 3 times. He's, of course, going to block 2 of them, and then he has to get out of the last one, and he just couldn't do it. Because he would have gone up to 10, 11. Yeah, he would have gone up to 11. He would have been 4K counter short. GG to my opponent. Well played. Let's go take a quick look at the deck list. See the deck editor. Find our red-green Luffy. Load him in. There's the guy. Let me get my head out of the way for you guys. There you go. The would-be king of the pirates. 4 Searcher Namis, 4 Searcher Garps, 2 of the 1-cost Nami that puts 1 Rested Dawn underneath your leader. Really good early turn play. After that, it just becomes a 1K, really. 4 of the Unblockable Sanji. Really good 2K counter. 4 of the 3-cost Nami for putting 2 Rested Dawn underneath my leader. That is an exceptional card in this deck. 4 of the green Searcher Nami. In case you guys didn't realize, this is a really consistent deck with 12 Searchers in it. Tashigi, 3-cost, anti-removal, 2K. Searchable by Garp. Bonnie is also searchable by Garp. Nice blocker, restands Dawn every turn. Gets eaten, usually in the late game to mid game, but it's kind of fine because I get the value out of her restanding Dawn. And then we've got the restand Zoro on 4 that you restand 2, so you're really only a 2-cost. And if I get this Bonnie out, those 2 Dawn going right underneath the leader. And then nice 2K in Roronoa Zoro. Good into the green matchup, restands a Dawn. If he would be rested, I can rest one of the Dawn I've been restanding all game. Sanji, it's just so good for a 5/7. That stat line on something that restands 2 Dawn and puts a Dawn active at the end of the turn is insane. This is really good pressure, because as you guys saw, I was able to manipulate how they wanted to take attacks because they knew this was on. I was going to be threatening them the whole time. Zoro, the big gun. You better have removal, because if you don't, I think they have removal. If I've seen them search it or anything, I can play the Tashigi and play the protection games if I need to. We had the Garp in hand last game. I did not go searching because I felt pretty confident in it. We had 2 Charleston last game. You saw how bad that was for our opponent. They quickly did the math. They're like, okay, he's only got 2 Dawn up. He can only get out of 4K swing. I'm going to kill all of his characters after that. Or he's going to have to do cards. Okay, I'm going to Charleston, go up 4K, restand 3 Dawn, and then I've got another one. I'm going to go plus 2 Dawn for 4 Dawn at the end of that maneuver. You're not getting any of my board. And then, of course, a little bit of cheese. This works really good. I know it's supposed to go with Zoro to bump him up by 6K because he is just kind of the big gun. But it works really good on that double attack Luffy too. I've used that to get me into a lot of games. And it closes stuff out really well. And you saw just how defensive this leader was. I think at the end of that game, we were 4 life. And it wasn't because our opponent played poorly. He went wide, developed a large board. I'm just so defensive that it's hard to break through. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. Do you want to see something different? Do you want me to plunge into the meta and play Ace or Emu or Zoro? Let me know what I did right, though. Let me know what I did wrong. If you can tell me in the comments, that's what I want to know. I want to learn and do better. Good luck in your future games, guys. Peace.